A born entertainer, drag queen Kookie Baker has been a wonderful supporter to Dress for Success New Orleans, emceeing 2017's Fashion Gala, headlining 2019's Drag Bingo, and hosting this year's online trivia.
This is a great organization. They do so much to empower so many women, and that is so important, especially today.
Hi, I am Amy Gowland of ALG Style. I am here on behalf of Dress for Success New Orleans with the glamorous
Miss Kookie Baker. Hello everyone, and welcome to my drag room. It's just like a walk-in closet on steroids. So you're gonna go behind the scenes and see where I keep everything. My favorite thing ever, I think, that I own, and I do have lots of fabulous things, but this actually means the most to me because me and my mother actually made this from scratch to wear to RuPaul's Drag Con when I went to help my friend Desiree of Badass Balloon Company. So she sells balloons, so I wanted an outfit to showcase her product, so I said, why not make a balloon outfit? So me and my mom painstakingly sewed about 1,200 balloons to make this. So it's basically a circle skirt with balloons, and then we cut all the little tips off, and then we sewed them to the sides so that way it still gave you a slimming shape. And you know, I think it came out really great. I think this is my favorite part. It's just the little, I guess the little tips of the balloons. And then this is just like a choker that I sewed together. And I think it's great. And the fact that my mother, who wasn't even okay with me doing drag in the beginning, is now sewing for me. So it just feels like it's gone full circle.
these crystals.
Yes, so I actually sell crystals because no one really in town sells them. So they're really hard to find. So I got tired of not being able to get them. So I was like, you know what? I'll start selling them.
These are glass.
So yes, so these are all 100% glass crystals. These are not acrylic. These are not plastic. These are glass. They can break if you hit them, but they can take a beating because I haven't broke one yet. But yeah, they really are extra shiny. They sparkle. You can just glue them on with E6000, which is a super strong adhesive. And I mean, I've worn this probably 10 times. These are just some of the crystals. I'm out of a lot of stuff, but with COVID, it's been a nightmare. But I actually have an order of about 28,000 more of just these bigger crystals like this coming in. And I don't even know how many, couple of 100,000 of these coming in as well. So yeah, these are great. You can just buy, you know, simple dresses and just add a few crystals here and there and really elevate it and, you know, make something unique and special. So, you know, if you can't afford to have something made or can't make something custom, you can buy stuff off the rack, add a few embellishments and make it a one of a kind. And I can actually show you something that I actually bought, believe it or not, at the clearance Dillard's in Esplanade Mall. And with a couple of weekends, some glue and a dream, I will show you how I took a simple clearance dress and made this fabulous looking little summertime.
Show it. So this is a bargain dress.
Yeah, so this is a dress from the clearance Dillard's that I just took some rhinestones and just did a few accents on a few of the flowers. And my original plan was to do all of them, but I just ran out of time and energy. But I think it looks good. And two, I didn't want it to be too heavy. So it's just like a little summer, cute little garden dress. And it worked out perfect because some of the stitching was coming undone. So honey, you cover it, you know, and now it's camouflaged and now it's a one-of-a-kind custom couture
Kookie Baker.
clearance Dillard's special.
How would you define Kookie style?
Kookie style is sort of like a country bumpkin that came to the city and is trying to show everyone that she can fit in, and she likes to be glamorous. She likes to do and outdo and overdo. Like if you're gonna wear a ruffle where, you know, Cookie wears a ruffle. If she's gonna wear a sequin, she's gonna wear a sequin, you know. So it's just sort of like this country chic, city wannabe, but you know, them country roots are running deep. Honey, them Bayou blood is strong. And sometimes it comes out verbally as well. So if I say something that y'all don't know what the word is, just correct me. You know, but yeah, you know, and this, again, this is like an older dress that I found secondhand, may have even been third or fourth hand. But I mean, look at this. It's pink paillettes with like a silver tint. I mean, it is like a glamorous baked potato, you know, fit for a princess or a queen.
First, I want to see the footwear.
Oh, well, you know, you kind of caught me off guard, and I was just piddling around the house in my dressing gown and my fun little house slippers. But yeah, you know, I am, after all, a drag queen, which is in essence a man in a dress. So, you know, anything that I'm going to do, I have to overdo it and outdo it. And, you know, anything to pull attention away from how large my foot is. So if I can camouflage it with a big, fluffy, just bouffant on the end.
It's like a Muppet on your foot.
That is luxurious. And look at this. We've been walking around. It is just a mess. Just know that no chickens were harmed in the making of these shoes, because we all know these are ostrich feathers. So.
You have to be on your feet a lot. Do you have it? Of course, we have an amazing shoe collection, but can you talk? And I think these might be a good.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very simple, understated, just as myself, just very simple little basic shoe. But yeah, I wear a size 10, so it's not like ridiculously large, but it is larger than most, as you can see. She can put her shoe in this shoe and it would probably still fall off.
It's a size 10, but it doesn't look like a size 10.
No, and
why?
The reason why is because I like to get a shoe with a very high incline. They're not the most comfortable, but it does make the shoe look a little smaller. So you can see the angle here. It's pretty steep, so that way the shoe is sort of shortened, you know, because you're now looking up. So that's what I like. And even with these, it just, your center of gravity gets a little different, which I find these are a little more comfortable, even though they're not. But and the secret is, if you are going to be in shoes for a very long time, you want to keep shifting your weight. So don't stand the same way, sort of stand on one leg, kind of switch to the other. If you can sit down for a minute, sit down, but you should not take your shoes off. That's a big mistake, because once you take your shoe off, your foot is going to start to swell. And then when your foot starts to swell, it's going to be a Cinderella moment, and it will never go back in your glass slipper. So what I recommend, if you know you're going to be on your feet for a long time, bring multiple pairs of shoes and sort of rotate them in and out, because each shoe is different. It's going to put pressure on different parts of your foot. So maybe this shoe, my little pinky toe gets squished, but on another pair, it's not going to be the pinky toe, it might be the big toe. So if you're at least moving the pressure and, you know, all of that around, it will help you to stay in a heel longer. Or don't wear such a high heel. Wear a platform.
I love a deal, but I think you've like mastered the art of finding the deals.
Yes, I love a good deal, but I also love a name brand as well. So sometimes you can find designers on a deal. So I will show you guys a couple. So this is actually a legit Vera Wang dress, and I bought it at the clearance Dillard's. I mean, and if you don't believe me, I mean, look, that's Vera Wang, honey.
Nice.
Nothing like having your wang in a Vera Wang, honey. It's when you know you're someone. And also, let's not forget about Ross Cross Dress for Less. This is a Betsy Johnson, and I love this dress. It is everything I love. It has the little built-in tulle layer. It's lined. It's sequins. They didn't add sequins around under the arms, which is very important. So yes, I love this. Wear a cute little belt, a little sassy wig, maybe a little fascinator. You know, from Ross.
Wow.
It's either Ross or TJ Maxx or one of them. But you know, you can really find some deals when you look for them.
Yes.
This one I got at a just sort of a junk store, and I paid $15 for this. These ostrich feathers alone at the top, it's worth more than $15. But you know, it's not in the best shape, but I've also worn it a couple of times for a night out on the town. So you know what? She's holding up well. But yeah, it's just this really French blue, which I love so much. It's sort of like this old school Hollywood glam with the ostrich boa at the top. I added a few little rhinestones. There's actually some glass beadwork at the top as well. But you know, I just love this for piddling around the house sometimes, you know, throwing myself on the sofa with all this. It's fun. So, you know, it doesn't have to be expensive to be awesome. You know, it's just gotta be something you like. And I happen to love this, and it happened to be very inexpensive. So it's a win-win situation.
Unbelievable.
When you have so much stuff, you gotta keep it organized. I try to organize it, but I'm a garbage person. I'll wreck it to bits. But this is sort of like fun little hats. So these are my fascinating fascinators and things. I mean, this
it's a hydrangea on your head.
Right, you know, but sometimes you feel it, you know. Maybe I'm gonna go horseback riding today.
Derby.
You know, there's all sorts of little things and wonderments. There's a police hat in there. You know, so these are just like fun little hats. And then this is just some, you know, ready to wear. Yeah, see, it's like you open it and
I know.
it's a drag-a-lanch is what I call it. It's a drag-a-lanch. So you gotta be careful. You know, sometimes you have a bad day and you just, we don't judge actions, only outfits. But this is just some, you know, off the rack, ready to wear stuff. This is just a real treat. This is my favorite for making groceries in the wintertime. You know, this is a sweater dress. This is the epitome of a sweater dress. It's got everything you want in a sweater dress and so much more. You know, puffy sleeves is a must. And it's polyester, so it just breathes so well. But yeah, this is just some fun. Oh, speaking of, this is another great little cheap find from TJ Maxx or Ross. I think I paid $12 for this and just added a few little rhinestones.
Just a few, she
Just
said.
a couple, just a little sprinkling, you know. And now, you know, ready for going to church or anything, really. You know, that's fancy.
Praise be.
Perfect for going to someone you don't like and it's their wedding. Honey, show up. Spring wedding and wear white. And then rain gets caught on everything. Can you imagine that? They're so delicate.
Yes,
these
they are.
rings.
They are amazing. Can we just show the earrings?
Oh yes,
too?
and a little
Yes.
earring too. Just a little something. It's probably got hair on it. It happens.
Amazing.
You know, it picks up everything but men and money, don't they? You know, and then, you know, ladies do love an accessory. So we have gloves, all sorts of shapes and sizes. These are real fun. This is when, you know, you are going shopping and maybe in a questionable part of town and you need protection. I would recommend something like this, you know, with talons, because sometimes, you know,
Yeah,
you gotta let them know who's
gotta-
boss.
You gotta
let them know
cut
who's
some
boss.
bud,
You know.
And it's real leather.
Yes, they are.
It's
They are
beautiful.
lambskin leather with sterling silver talons. I mean, it's like Skeletor. I love it. I think it's perfect for picking up the kids at carpool. You know, gonna cut me off? I don't think so, Miss
Not
Thing.
today. Not today.
Yeah, you know, and you know, we can have some fun, playful,
Yes.
you know, opera length gloves, because you know, why not? Feel special. And then these are just some, I'm just gonna flop down.
Go.
Oh my God, so many things here. Be sure the angle's right. But these are just, you know, shake and go wigs.
Shake and go wigs. As
Yeah, and
opposed
look, you
to
just-
those are not shake and go.
Right, these are styled wigs. We'll get to
Okay.
those in a minute. But, you know, these are just little simple, sassy little things, you know, for going to the grocery store or the post office or something, you know. If you're going shopping at Walmart, But, you know, if I was going shopping somewhere like Trader Joe's or Target, I'd wear, you know, something a little more fancy. These are the styled wigs. And what's real fun is most of these are multiple wigs sewn together.
Oh.
That's how they get so big. So I'll show you guys. Really fun. So yeah, this is like 2 wigs stacked together to make one. So it's a lot fuller.
That's a lot of hair.
It's really hot in the summer. So that's when you'd wear one of those shake and goes.
Okay.
You know, because they're just, it's a lot of hair. And it's heavy. This probably weighs 5 pounds.
Unbelievable.
And then that's how we clean up.
Clean up nice.
Right, yeah, and then I have more like back pieces and things too, because that's the thing, you know, these costumes can get very expensive, so you got to be creative and make them yourself. I originally wore that to go to DryCon as well, so the whole thing came apart and fit in a suitcase. And then now it takes up a whole section of the wall, but that's actually a belt, so it goes around your waist and all of that fun stuff kind of sticks out on your back.
This is unbelievable.
And that actually came with a bodysuit. Which you didn't see this one either. This is quite ridiculous. I do love a feather.
Oh. Oh.
Sometimes you just need a little feather something.
Wow.
You know.
Wow. Do you have a memorable show or a memorable appearance?
Probably my most memorable and probably the one that I will never forget was we did a drag bingo back in Cutoff, where I'm from.
Cutoff drag bingo.
Cutoff drag bingo, yes. In a facility that probably should have had no more than 250 people. We maxed it at 650 people.
Saw the video. Yeah.
In one little bitty, the building was a little bit bigger than a basketball court. I mean, it was not that big. Maybe like a little bit bigger, but yeah, it was not a huge venue. In fact, we were so over fire marshal capacity, they actually had to have the volunteer fire department come out as fire watchers just to facilitate and help people move around.
You brought the heat.
Oh, we brought the heat. It was about 120 degrees in there because there was so many people.
Oh, wow.
And it was my most memorable experience because it was all people that I knew. So it's different when I'm performing and I don't know the people because I don't know them. I don't have a connection. But when I was on stage and looked out into the audience, I saw my elementary school teacher, my mail lady, my bus driver, the lady that works at the grocery store. It was literally everyone, including my mother, my sister, and my grandmother came. For that to, you know, for them to be so accepting to do this. And I mean, we did raise money for the youth center, which greatly needed the money. But yeah, we packed that building out, which was so much fun. Yeah. I don't know many people that can say they had a sold out show in their hometown in the middle of nowhere in the South.
Dress for Success is always about empowering their women. Is there anything you put on or something you go to as an accessory or a shoe or a cape or anything that makes you feel empowered?
Let's see. I like this question because I'm kind of looking at it from 2 ways.
Okay.
One way, it's not an outfit that's going to give you a sense of an empowerment. It's more of an internal feeling, and it's more or less yourself. Like, you are your own worst enemy. You're your own, you know, harshest critic. So you just need to know that it doesn't matter what you wear. It's about you and how you feel and just building confidence in yourself. Now, maybe a pair of fun cha-cha heels might, you know, give you a sense of power, because I know these do. But really, it's not the shoe. And I hate to say it sounds cheesy and corny that, you know, oh, it's the feeling is in you. But it really is. And it's just knowing and believing in yourself to know that, you know, a shoe can't do anything. It will protect your foot. You know, a dress it's only clothing. It's you and just knowing that you can do it and just believing in yourself. And, you know, if a glittery heel helps, then by all means put it on, grab your favorite purse, your favorite little black dress. But, you know, it's just about you.
Thank you, Cookie.
Thank you so
Just
much.
thank
I hope you
so-
had fun.
Oh my God, it's been fantastic.
Dress for Success New Orleans is grateful to the many women who have opened their closets to donate power pieces. Now we are asking you to open your wallet so that our always free programming can continue to empower local women. And with your dollar donation, vote for your favorite closet tour. The closet host who collects the most donations will be named New Orleans Best Closet on December 30th at 8 p.m. Visit bidpal.net/closet tours to donate now.
So vote for me, Cookie Baker, for the best closet in New Orleans.